welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're gonna be doing this demon. You can go a little further by adding some kind of darkening the teeth and things like that, but this is a very simple and very dramatic look at the same time. I didn't glue the horns on my face like last year. I wanted to give you a different option. This one is a headband, and everything the rest is done with a product, just makeup, just colors, nothing too special. So it's very easy to do but very realistic. So let's get started. So for this look, we're gonna be covering our eyebrows. We're gonna be using a modeling wax for that. I'm gonna be applying with a spatula. As you see, I just press the warm-up wax on my eyebrows. I don't need any adhesive or any glue to stick this wax on. Then I'm gonna smooth it with a hand cream when it's done and set it with loose powder. Covering my face with a foundation. This is mostly to create an even canvas because I have freckles and I wanted to create my own freckle for this effect, so I want to just apply foundation. Effect, we're going to be using this kind of darkest military green for cream color from the palette of the 12 Plus palette from Makeup Forever. I'm going to be using to change my features. So I'm going to switch it from a very wide type of blending brush for the more wider effect shading, and then I'm going to move to a small eyeliner brush to create more detailing. So I'm going to go back and forth with it. I'm going to add in some detail, blend it out a little bit to create a background shading, and then retouch once again this line to create a more kind of haze detailing. So I'm gonna be just creating kind of a lot of wrinkles here and there, and also big shading to change the shape of my cheekbones. The areas around my the nose going down to the mouth to create a new shape or volume, and I wanted to create kind of more realistic kind of folds on the skin type of effect. So for that I'm gonna to have some part of this line to be the shading, which is what I'm doing right now, and afterwards I'm going to be applying a light on the opposite side to create more realistic volume. You'll see afterwards the difference of that. And then keep adding some wrinkles here and there, on the forehead, around the nose, so on. Haze the effect of my nose, so I'm gonna go up this line to the size of my nose, and also adding some wrinkles between these two lines, and enhancing the hollows of my nose. These three effects make the nose to look like it's mad, a little bit kind of, you know, in more kind of demon type effect. As you see, I'm doing what I was telling you, applying a little bit of line, blend it out as a background shading, and then re-add again this shape of this kind of line to create more enhanced lining. Now I'm gonna mix a couple of shades, green and yellow, and add a touch of black to darken it out. I want to do another type of shade, still dark, and add on some freckles mostly on the outer part of the face. Also I'm gonna be adding some cheek and also on the forehead. And also I wanted to create a cohesive type of look, so adding this green around, it doesn't really help the rest of the makeup, so I'm gonna be adding a little bit of this shade also in some of the shadings, just to create that kind of balance in color. And also I'm gonna be adding on the back of these freckles a bit of the darker green to once again get all together. If you're gonna be showing the neck, I'm gonna be also showing you how to create the effect on the neck. Once again, the back shading, the background, and then the freckles on the sides, darkening out a little bit with the dark green, and then enhancing the lines once again to create that more realistic folds on the skin. Now it's back to the face, and we're gonna add in what is missing, which is the lining. So I'm gonna be taking this beige cream shade and adding the lights on the opposite side of each of the shading I created. So on every side I create these shades and darkened areas. I'm gonna add this light, and as you see, as soon as I add in this line, everything pops up in really realistic effect, more 3D effect, as you can see. So this will give all the look more like looking like. Also adding this on the neck between the lines I created, and immediately create the effect of false on the skin. It's amazing how the effect of the lining can help. And because it looks a bit too much of a light, I'm gonna add in some a little darker shadings and some around the folds. I'm gonna go back to the palette and take black. I'm gonna add it in some of the areas, not all of it, okay? I wanted to have a bit more depth in some areas around the mouth, around the cheekbones. And mostly I wanted to add it on the inner part of the eye and also the area between the eyebrows and my eye, where I add this green. That will give that more depth to that makeup and it's not too overwhelming. Enhancing a little bit more the size of my nose and also creating a darker holes in my nose just to look better. And last touch, this is just adding extra to it. I'm gonna pop up some blank black type of lenses. It's nothing special, no scare, nothing like that. You can use scare, that would be nice. And adding an extra costume and the horns and the ribbon. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you find it interesting, just give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. You'll find the list of products that I use on the right below as always, next to a ton of other makeup tutorials you may find interesting. As always, thanks so much for spending some time with me. Be happy. See you next one. Subscribe. Bye.